Shalom, first and foremost, I like to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostle elders, a great millstone who rule well, and salutations to all you brothers out there pushing this word in love, truth, sincerity, and humility. Once again, it's the brother Shatir from the Chicago camp, coming back to you with what I hope is another quick and edifying sit down. And let's give it up one time for Uganda, okay? Because what they're doing is actually righteous. And they're getting a lot of backlash, of course, from the Western world because anti-Rainbow Elephant Crew bill, anti-Pink Elephant Rainbow Crew bill passed in Uganda. All right, and this is a beautiful thing because we live in a world where, hey man, let's just get that in the scripture. Where let's just get that. We just live in a world where I think it's spoken of in Isaiah. Isaiah 5:20. It says, woe, destruction, and miseries to them that call evil good. All right, boosting up this pink elephant rainbow lifestyle like it's a good thing. And it says, and good evil, passing an anti-bill. We'll just put it like that. That put darkness for light and light for darkness. That put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. Because contrary to the mass mindset of the Western world, what Uganda's doing is very righteous. Because, see, this is the type of thing that prevents folly from spreading and completely corrupting your society. Look what's happened to America. All right. They let these little things creep in. And then years later, people look around and say, well, what happened to this great country? Why is it so morally corrupt and decayed? Because, first of all, according to Job 9:24, Malachi 1st chapter 3 and 4, all right, the earth is given to the hands of the wicked. And the wicked is bad Uncle Esau. Okay, and as the scripture says, in Wisdom of Solomon, no, you know what? I'm going to get the one in Psalm. Psalm 50:16. All right. It says, but unto the wicked, the Most High saith, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth, seeing thou hatest instruction and casting my words behind thee? All right. This guy completely hates everything that the Bible speaks of. So, of course, him having this completely reprobate mind that the Lord gave him over to, of course, this guy is completely against, and many other people in the Western world are completely against what Uganda has just done. But we're going to let this video play, and we're going to get some scripture, some more scripture.
In our country, we will have our morals. We will protect our children. And we are making this law. We are making this law for ourselves. We are making this law for our children. We are making this law for the children of our children. This country will stand firm. And once it passed, I can tell you, Madam Speaker, we are going to reinforce the law enforcement officers to make sure that homosexuals have no space in Uganda.
Quick, simple, to the point. All right. These people do not want this type of immorality corrupting their society. As he said, this is for us, this is for our children, and this is for the children of our children, basically the grandchildren. And this is very much righteous because we all know the Bible speaks on this. What's that? Leviticus, 19? $18. No, it's 20. It's the one at 20. Leviticus 20 and 13, it says, if a man also lie with mankind as he lieth with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them. So what these people are doing in Uganda is very much righteous. And he said, we're going to make sure that we have the proper law enforcement to enforce this bill. And see, this is how a lot of madness and corruption stays out of your society. When you got women trying to be men and men trying to be women, and both of them trying to get with each other, it's just a whole bunch of confusion. Just complete confusion. And we all know the scripture says that the Lord is not the author of confusion. Let me get that. That's a beautiful scripture. Confusion. I know it's in the New Testament. Yep. Here it is. 1 Corinthians 14 and 33. And it says, for the Most High is not the author of confusion, but of peace, and in all the churches of the saints. Right. Because the Lord, as the scripture says, likes everything to be done decently and in order. All right. So you cannot have a society that's in order when a man is trying to get busy with a man and a woman is trying to get busy with a woman, and a man thinks he's a woman and a woman thinks she's a man. That is outright confusion. So folks can get all mad at Uganda as much as they want to. Hey, those people are doing a very righteous thing. That is a very righteous thing. It's going to be very interesting to see, as the speaker was making mention of, it'll be interesting to see how this gets enforced and how it how it thrives in the country, as far as its success. So that's all I want to say on that. I hope you all were edified. Until the next time, we're going to say shalom.